My name is Robert Nuzzo. I'm a graduate of the University of Maryland, 1970. I'm an engineer. I talk like an engineer. I think like an engineer. I'm also a businessman. I also played varsity baseball at the University of Maryland when we won the ACC championship. I know how to play team sports. I came to Kenosha in 1973, went to work for two wonderful gentlemen, Marty Peterson and Earl Cowan. You probably don't remember them, but they're two first-class people. They both passed away. We had 24 employees when they went there. When I retired the first time in 1998, we had 250 employees. I was president of the company for 15 years. During that time, I also served on negotiation committees and arbitration boards, so I'm very familiar with negotiating and doing arbitration for grievances, which are, it's a sad thing to do those, but you have to do them. I retired the first time in 1998. I went back to work with Martin Peterson in 2001 to 2004 when they had some problems of which I was uniquely qualified to solve. I solved those problems. I retired again. Retirement's not for me. I started another company with 4 other partners called Southport Heating and Cooling. We started with 5 employees. We now have 45 employees. I know how to create a company. I know how to run a company. I know how to motivate people. A lot of people don't necessarily like me because I am, as Dave Riley said, brutally honest, and I care about things. I'm passionate. I'm very passionate about what I do. I'm passionate about Kenosha. This is where I've made my home. This is where my kids have made my home. One of my children is here, Anna. She is the mother of 2 of my grandchildren. Another reason I'm here, I have 4 grandchildren in this, and I see those kids running around. I want them to get the best education possible. And I don't know that the board's makeup. I think we have wonderful people on the school board. They're all caring. They're well-meaning. They're very qualified. They put in time. They put in energy. But they need somebody outside of the school system on this board. They need somebody that's been in business, who's had to make the payroll, who has to discharge people because they're just not good for the company, or they've gone off track and you can't put them back on track. It's a sad situation, but it's true. It's what we live with every day. You know, I've interviewed 1,000, 2,000 kids. I hire all the people. These kids have to be prepared for life. When they come out of a school system, they have to be able to think for themselves. So many of them can't. They have to be tolerant of other people. Everybody's different. I'm different. You got to be tolerant of me. Thank you for being tolerant. And thank KABA. Thank KABA for having this, by the way. Kids, when they get educated, they got the 3 R's. They have to learn to be creative. They have to think outside the box. I am an aerospace engineer. I'm a rocket engineer. 1970 graduate. What happened in 1969? We went to the moon. Guess what happened to aerospace graduates? No jobs. I'm a heating and air conditioning engineer. Okay? Instead of working with 400-degree fluids, I work with 80-degree fluids. So what? I can do that. I'm creative. Kids have to learn to be problem solvers. And the most important thing is they have to learn to take responsibility for their lives. Because once they get out of school, the babysitting stops. They get into real life. They come see me, and I have to put them to work. And I have to put in heating systems for you guys, and if the person put in the heating system doesn't, I know I ran out of time. The person who doesn't put the heating system in isn't any good, you're going to go somewhere else. We want good education here because that's what brings jobs here. Thank you.